Hello and welcome. This is Black Immigrant Hub, and it's a place where Black immigrants living abroad come together to share ideas, build community, interact, and generally thrive. So, good morning. I am Ifoma Udenze. I moved with my family to Saskatoon in Canada, and it's been 3 years of this journey. So, over time, I have noticed that Black communities tend to live in isolation. We don't relate enough with one another. It is common to see Black families living abroad, especially in Western communities like US, Canada, Britain, and all these, a lot of Western countries. We find people that Black people are living in isolation. They tend to relate only with their families, their husbands, their children. And then if you come here on single status, it's so much worse for you. Okay. You find yourself living in isolation. This is very bad for our health because it can cause mental health problems. Living alone, loneliness can cause depression, it can cause anxiety, it can cause a host of mental health issues, and you're not able to thrive and progress and be happy. Okay. So this channel has been set up. The purpose of this channel is to build community, to build and advance friendships, to promote interactions so that Black people living abroad can truly find a home abroad, a home away from home, relating with your kinds, relating with your community, thriving, socializing, and actually making that place like home, your new place like home. So, okay, let's start. So if you're new here, you're welcome. Welcome to my channel. I'm Ifoma Odenze, like I said. I live in Saskatoon. It's been 3 years now. So this channel will provide a support system for Black immigrant communities living in Saskatchewan. So are you a Black immigrant? Do you want to make friends and get together with like minds? Do you want to establish meaningful connections and build community? What about revamping your social life and find solutions to the many problems of living outside your country? If your answer to any of these questions is yes, then you're definitely welcome. This is your place. I encourage you to subscribe to this channel, ring the notification bell so that you're notified anytime I make a new video. Of course, share this video to a brother or a sister who is Black, who is an immigrant, and who needs to also connect and so that he can benefit from this channel. So get ready to join me as we explore how to find home away from home, truly anywhere you find ourselves. And that is by relating with one another, by connecting. So the topic of today's short talk is how to establish friendships in Black communities living abroad. So before we go on to that, let us examine some of the reasons for the isolation that is found in Blacks living abroad. Some of these examples could be busy work schedules. So some people have a 9 to 5 job, have 9 to 5 jobs. These 9 to 5 jobs may feel like they shouldn't affect your interactions, your ability to socialize, but they could. Depending on how tasking the job might be, you may come in tired and exhausted, and all you want to just do is sleep. Some have shift jobs, okay? That also has its own peculiarities. Sometimes you're working morning, evening shifts, or night shifts, and that could also keep you from interacting. Okay. Some people have night shifts alone, definitely, so they want to sleep during their days, and that also stops them from interacting. So a busy work schedule is definitely one of the reasons why some people, Black communities who are living abroad, are finding it difficult to interact with fellow immigrants and build community and have a more fulfilling experience in their newfound lands. Another reason why Black immigrants may find themselves isolated is due to family. Some people have very young families, where you have young little children in the house, little kids. You find yourself completely wrapped up in caring for your family. Some of us, cannot afford to take nannies. That's very expensive. And so we find ourselves just catering for our children. Long term, it could lead to burnout and social isolation, with all its attendant health problems like depression, anxiety, feeling left out, and generally, uh, being in a very low mood. There's another reason for isolation in Black immigrant communities will be lack of opportunities to hang out. Okay, we discovered that the opportunity to hang out is not there. People are not creating avenues, we're not creating programs, we're not consciously creating programs, we're not consciously creating meetups, we're not consciously seeking avenues to interact, and that could be a problem to why we find ourselves socially isolated in our new communities. Another problem that could cause leading to social isolation is not knowing who is where. We don't know where anybody. You don't know where I'm located. I don't know where you're located. We could even be friends from way back, and then we don't know we're even not so far away. We are in communities nearby, but because we don't know who is who, we don't know who is where, we don't know who is who. It's become we find ourselves isolated. So these are some of the reasons um, why Black communities find themselves in isolation. Another is mindset. So you're in a new place, maybe you don't know so many laws and all the laws and all the rules, and you're just like stressed out, you're worked up, you can't figure out so many things on your own, and so that relating and interacting and socializing, it becomes the last thing on your mind. That is mindset. So these are some of the reasons that could account for the reasons why we have high isolation in Black communities, immigrant communities abroad. What do you think? What other reasons do you think can be adduced to why Black immigrants are often isolated in communities where they find themselves? I would very much like you to leave your comments below to suggest other reasons why we're having isolated Black communities, because definitely when we know the reasons, then we begin to put things in place to address them. So you're highly your comment is highly welcome. Please put your comments down below. Your comments down below is highly welcome. I'll definitely review it. I will be seeking ways to address them in future videos. Now that we have been able to point out some of the reasons why we could find ourselves isolated, let's look at the possible solutions to these problems. First, this channel will establish a Facebook first, right? The purpose of this channel is to attempt to solve these isolation problems, to build community, to establish relationships amongst Black communities living abroad. So this channel will create a Facebook community that welcomes all Black immigrants in Saskatchewan and other Canadian provinces. This is one way to build community and encourage the sharing of information and experiences around our Canada journey. I encourage everyone, Black and living in Canada, to join this Facebook community. It doesn't matter how long you've been here. Some have been here for 20, 10, 5. Some have just come last week. You are all welcome. Okay? Or some are attempting to migrate. All right? For those intended immigrants, this is also a place for you, because you will learn. So some of my videos will also teach you the journey. All right? How do you begin your immigration journey will also be addressed even here, so that when you come here, we're already waiting for you and you can hit the ground running. So if you and if that applies to if those options or situations apply to you in any way, go ahead and join the Facebook community. The link to join that community will be shared in the description of this video. Yes. So we'll establish a Facebook community, which you're all encouraged to join. And then in this Facebook community, we post, organize, and plan events and meetups. We will celebrate birthdays, social events, weddings, naming ceremonies, you name it, okay? The African way, African cuisine, African music, a lot of fun, just the way we used to have it back home. So wouldn't that be interesting? I believe it will be. So if any of these things resonates with you I encourage you to subscribe to this community, to this channel. Hit the subscription button below and press notification bell so that you are notified anytime a new video comes up on this channel. Okay, just trying to adjust the lights. Yeah, and you can also share this video to your friends, who will be needing to interact and meet up and have fun. This community is all about having fun, creating community, having fun, having a livelier and joyous time in our newfound countries and the newfound communities. So I encourage you all to subscribe and invite others to do so as well. So in addition to organizing meetups and plans and camps, we're also going to be discussing matters affecting our well-being and seeking solutions to our collective problems. Job hunting, are you needing connections to brothers and sisters in this community or who have been here for a long time? They already know one or two people, they can put in a word for you, but they don't even know you. They know you have a problem. So this is a place for us to meet and solve our own problems, okay? So we'll discuss matters affecting our well-being, we'll seek solutions to our collective problems. We're going to be inviting experts and more experienced and older experienced fellows to address issues for us. It's definitely a place to be. We're going to have fun. We're going to thrive. So I also invite you at this time to the comments below to list some of the activities you want this community to engage in. Okay, in the comment section, what else do you want us to do? I'm going to organize birthday parties. Attend your birthday parties, celebrate each other, naming ceremonies, weddings. We're going to organize meetups, camps, and all. So if there are other activities you want this community to engage in, please put them in the comments below, and I'll be going through it. It's our community, and they will be definitely including them in some of our discussions going forward. Yeah, so that brings us to the end of this first video. Actually, it's my first video on this campaign, for Black communities to thrive in their newfound immigrant communities. So you're welcome. I encourage you to subscribe, to press notification bell so that you're notified of new videos, to join the Facebook community so I begin to have fun, build communities, and solve our problems. My name is Ifoma Udenze again, and I say welcome and bye.